I'm a mom of two beautiful kids, and I've been a mom now for about 10 years. And when my little boy was born, he, when I didn't know what I was doing, I was completely clueless. Being a first-time mom, you don't know what to expect really. And I specifically didn't know how to put him to sleep. I didn't know exactly how I needed to actually get him to sleep through the night. So we bought all of the sleep furniture for his cot, for his baby room, his cot and his beautiful bedding and all of his sleep toys, etc. And I made up his nursery, like we all do, all beautiful, etc., thinking that I would just put him down in the cot and he would actually fall asleep. Little did I know that my husband and I would walk him around for hours at a time to get him to actually fall asleep. We would then very sneakily try and put him back in his bed. And then within 45 minutes, he would wake up and he would cry and cry. And I have a very soft heart. So every time he cried, I would pick him up and then I would put him in our bed. And as soon as I put him in our bed, he would fall asleep and he would just really wake up for feeds, but he wouldn't give me trouble. Now, what this meant was that I couldn't actually sleep. So he was in our bed and he was happy to sleep, but I couldn't actually sleep like that. So I was an absolute wreck. I was sleep deprivation can just about kill you. And I think all our new moms would be able to resonate with me on this one. But I have such a soft heart that I could never put him back into that cot because every time I did, he would just cry. So this then actually continued and obviously became a bit of a routine. And this meant that he actually was sleeping in our bed effectively, and we weren't sleeping, myself and my husband. And this continued for about 2 years. And you can just imagine how wrecked I was because I was not sleeping. And he also wasn't a child that actually slept through the night, slept for long stretches of time. And eventually I said to my husband, I just wish that we could actually have or find a bed that I could put next to me, which I could put my son into, and then I could just attend to him in the middle of the night, or just within arm's reach. If he needed me, he could just come across to my side, and this would really, really help. So then he went into the garage and he literally put this bed together, our first toddler co-sleeper bed, together with just using scrap pieces of wood that we had lying around. And he put this bed together. It took him a few days, obviously. And then after that, he brought it into my room and I was like, no, you can imagine what it looked like. It was a very nice wooden bed, but obviously it wasn't what I had in mind. And so I said to him, no, you're not putting this in my room. I'm not putting my child in it, etc. But he refused. So he put it next to me. And then we put my son in the toddler co-sleeper bed. And from that night onwards, he started sleeping through the night. My husband and I, for a few nights, actually stayed awake because we couldn't believe that our child was actually sleeping. It was the most amazing change in our life. I think from that point onwards, we started sleeping through the night and he was happy because he was just next to me. That's what our children want. That's what babies want. They want to be next to their moms and their dads. So from that day onward, obviously this idea became a reality and we started the business and I started designing the beds that are convertible, so that you can actually use them as a cot or as a co-sleeper and as a desk, as a couch, etc. So now so the business actually restarted again, relaunched when I met my amazing partner Roxy in 2019, and we then started with our two signature products, the Jazz Cot Co-Sleeper and the Leah Toddler Bed Co-Sleeper, which you all know of. And it's just been the most amazing journey. So we have so much good that has happened. We are so grateful for all the support that we've had from our customers, and we also have so much coming in the next month or so. So please watch this space as we are rebranding at the moment, and we are going to be offering more to our customers in our range, and we are so excited. So watch this space.